Have you ever imagined a place where tigers roam freely, elephants march in grand processions, the air is filled with the calls of exotic birds? Such a place truly exists, hidden away in the heart of southern India. It is called the Sathyamangalam Tiger Reserve. This incredible wilderness is a sprawling expanse of forests, hills and rivers, a sanctuary where nature thrives in its most spectacular form. It is a world largely untouched by the hustle and bustle of modern life, a kingdom ruled by the laws of the wild. Here, every rustle in the undergrowth and every shadow that flits through the trees tells a story of survival, a story that has been unfolding for thousands of years. It's a place that reminds us of the profound beauty and power of the natural world. Nestled in the state of Tamil Nadu, the Sathyamangalam forest is a place of immense importance. Its name, which means place of truth, feels incredibly fitting for a landscape that reveals the honest, raw beauty of nature. The reserve covers a vast area, a patchwork of different types of forests, from dry, thorny scrublands to dense, moist woodlands along the riverbanks. This variety of habitats is precisely what makes it such a special home for an astonishing diversity of creatures. So let us step quietly into this world, with our eyes and ears open, ready to be amazed by the wonders of the Sathyamangalam Tiger Reserve, a true jewel of India's natural heritage. Deep within the dappled sunlight and shadows of Sathyamangalam's forests walks a truly magnificent creature, the Bengal tiger. This is the apex predator, the undisputed king of this domain. With its fiery orange coat marked with bold black stripes. Each stripe pattern is unique, like a human fingerprint, making every individual distinct. Seeing a tiger in its natural habitat is an experience that stays with you forever. It moves with a silent grace and a powerful confidence that is simply breathtaking. For many years, the presence of tigers here was uncertain, but thanks to dedicated conservation efforts, their numbers have made a remarkable recovery, making this reserve a critical stronghold for their survival in India. The tiger is a solitary hunter relying on stealth and surprise to catch its prey. It can spend hours patiently stalking through the tall grasses, through dense thickets, its striped coat providing the perfect camouflage. Its immense strength allows it to take down animals much larger than itself, such as sambar deer and wild boar. A tiger's roar can be heard from miles away, a deep, guttural sound that serves as a warning to other tigers to stay out of its territory. This magnificent cat is not just a predator, it is an essential part of the ecosystem. By controlling the populations of herbivores, the tiger helps to maintain the delicate balance of the entire forest. Female tigers or tigresses raise their cubs alone, teaching them the vital skills they will need to survive in the wild. The return of the tiger to Sathyamangalam is a powerful story of hope. It shows that when we protect our natural spaces and give wildlife the room it needs to thrive, nature can and will recover. Another iconic resident of the Sathyamangalam Tiger Reserve is the Indian elephant, a creature of immense intelligence and profound social complexity. These gentle giants move through the forest in large family groups, led by the oldest and wisest female, the matriarch. She holds the collective memory of the herd, knowing the best places to find food and water, and the safest routes to travel. Watching a herd of elephants interact is a truly moving experience. You can see the deep bonds they share as they communicate through low rumbles, trumpets, and subtle body language. They care for their young with incredible tenderness, with the entire herd working together to protect the calves from danger. Elephants are enormous animals, and they have enormous appetites. An adult elephant can eat hundreds of kilograms of plant matter every single day. They are not picky eaters: grasses, leaves, bark, and fruits. In their constant search for food, they play a vital role as gardeners of the forest. They disperse seeds in their dung over vast distances. They also create clearings in dense vegetation. Those clearings allow sunlight to reach the forest floor, encouraging new plants to grow and providing grazing areas for other animals. The forests of Sathyamangalam are a crucial part of a much larger elephant corridor. Large herd of Indian elephants, including several young calves, crossing the Moyer River. The presence of healthy, thriving elephant herds is a powerful symbol of a healthy, thriving ecosystem, and their protection is one of the reserve's most important missions. While the tiger may be the king of Sathyamangalam, it is not the only formidable predator that stalks these woods. The Indian leopard is another master of stealth and survival. Smaller and more adaptable than the tiger, the leopard is an incredibly versatile hunter. Its beautiful spotted coat provides superb camouflage, blending with dappled light on the forest floor or with leafy branches high in the trees. Leopards are famously elusive, often active at night, making them very difficult to spot. They are incredibly agile climbers and will drag their kills up into trees to keep them safe from scavengers like hyenas, and even from much larger tigers. Leopards are opportunistic hunters with a very broad diet. They prey on deer, monkeys, birds, and reptiles. Another fascinating hunter here is the dhole, the Indian wild dog. Dholes are not solitary. They live and hunt in large, highly social packs. A dhole pack is a marvel of teamwork and communication. They use whistles, yaps, and chatters to coordinate hunts. That coordination helps them take down prey much larger than themselves, like sambar deer. Their strategy is stamina-based, relentless pursuit over long distances. The dhole is endangered, populations have fallen due to habitat loss and disease. Sathyamangalam's healthy prey base and large protected area make it a vital sanctuary. The forest gives them space to roam and the resources to raise pups. The success of dhole packs here is a hopeful sign for conservation. Watching a pack on the move, their reddish-brown coats flashing through trees, is witnessing one of nature's most efficient cooperative hunters. The Sathyamangalam Tiger Reserve is not just home to large mammals, it is also a paradise for birds. The air is alive with a constant symphony of calls, whistles, and songs from a spectacular variety of feathered residents. Over 230 different species of birds have been recorded here, making it a dream destination for any birdwatcher. Crested serpent eagles soaring high above the canopy. Tiny jewel-like sunbird flitting among the flowers. This rich birdlife mirrors the health and variety of the forest's habitats. Riverbanks support one community of birds. Dry hills support another. Among the avian treasures are truly remarkable species. Great Indian hornbill, with its enormous yellow casque, an unforgettable sight as it flies overhead with a whooshing sound of its wings. You might also spot the vibrant Indian pita, a colorful bird that forages on the forest floor, or the flashy white-bellied treepie, with its long, elegant tail. At night, the forest comes alive with the calls of owls and nightjars, adding a mysterious and enchanting dimension to the soundscape of this wilderness. The rivers and water bodies within the reserve attract a host of aquatic birds. Kingfishers, with their brilliant blue and orange plumage, can be seen perched on branches overhanging the water, ready to dive in an instant to catch a small fish. Herons and egrets stalk gracefully through the shallows, patiently waiting for an unsuspecting frog or fish to come within striking distance. The bird life of Sathyamangalam also includes several species of vultures, nature's essential cleanup crew. These large, soaring birds are critically endangered across much of India, but here in the reserve they have found a sanctuary. Beneath the canopy, in the waterways of Sathyamangalam, another world exists. A world of scales, shells, and cold-blooded survival. The reserve is home to a rich diversity of reptiles and amphibians, often overlooked yet as important as larger mammals. Rivers and streams, the mugger crocodile, an ancient predator unchanged for millions of years. Mugger crocodiles bask on sandy riverbanks, soaking up the sun. Patient hunters lying motionless in the water, waiting for a fish, waiting for a bird, waiting for a thirsty mammal. Forests and rocky outcrops host numerous snake species. Indian rock python, huge and non-venomous, subdues prey through constriction. Venomous species, spectacled cobra and Russell's viper. These snakes help control rodents and small animals. They are preyed upon by birds like the crested serpent eagle. Lizards of all shapes and sizes scurry through undergrowth and climb trees. Bengal monitor foraging on the ground, feeding on insects, feeding on eggs, feeding on small animals. Fan-throated lizards, males flash brightly colored throat fans. Geckos, skinks, and agamids, each in a specific niche, from the forest floor to the highest branches. When the monsoon arrives, the forest floor bursts with frogs and toads. The air fills with a chorus of croaks and calls as they breed. Their calls are as varied as bird songs. Amphibians are sensitive to water quality, excellent bioindicators. From the largest crocodile to the smallest frog, the reptilian and amphibian life of the reserve is a testament to its ecological richness. One of the most remarkable things about the Sathyamangalam Tiger Reserve is its unique geographical location. It is not an isolated patch of forest, rather it forms a crucial living bridge. This reserve serves as a vital wildlife corridor that connects two of India's most important mountain ranges, the Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats. Imagine the Western Ghats as a long, continuous chain of mountains running down the west coast of India, and the Eastern Ghats as a series of more fragmented hills along the east coast. These two mountain systems have their own distinct collections of plants and animals. Sathyamangalam lies right at the junction where they meet, creating a natural corridor that allows wildlife to move between these two vast ecosystems. This connection is absolutely essential for the long-term survival of many species, including large, wide-ranging animals like tigers and elephants. For animals to move from one to the other, they need safe passage. Sathyamangalam provides exactly that. It acts like a grand highway for wildlife, allowing for the flow of genes between populations that would otherwise be completely isolated. This genetic exchange is crucial for maintaining healthy and resilient populations. It prevents inbreeding and helps animals adapt to changing environmental conditions. Without this link, the wildlife of southern India would be split into smaller, more vulnerable groups. This bridge function makes Sathyamangalam one of the most important conservation landscapes in the entire country. The movement of elephants, for example, is a perfect illustration of its significance. Herds that spend part of the year in the mountains of the Western Ghats can travel through Sathyamangalam to reach feeding grounds in the Eastern Ghats. Similarly, tigers from the Bilajiraranga Hills and Mudumalai, which are part of the Western Ghats, can disperse into Sathyamangalam, ensuring that the tiger population remains strong and genetically diverse across this vast landscape. It is a testament to the importance of looking at the bigger picture in conservation. The incredible variety of wildlife in Sathyamangalam is supported by an equally impressive variety of habitats. The ecology of the reserve is a rich and complex tapestry woven from different types of forests, soils, and water sources. As you travel through the reserve, the landscape constantly changes. In the lower elevations you will find dry, thorny scrub forests, which are perfectly adapted to the hot, arid conditions. These areas might seem sparse, but they are teeming with life, providing a home for animals like the black buck and four-horned antelope. These unique herbivores are specially adapted to survive in this challenging environment, and they form an important prey base for predators like leopards and dholes. As you move to higher elevations or closer to the rivers, the landscape transforms into dry, deciduous forests, and moist, deciduous forests. Here, the trees grow taller and the canopy is denser. During the dry season, these trees shed their leaves to conserve water, creating a starkly beautiful landscape. But with the first monsoon rains, the forest bursts back to life in a vibrant explosion of green. These deciduous forests are the prime habitat for a wide range of animals, including spotted deer, sambar deer, and wild boar. This abundance of herbivores is what supports the healthy populations of large predators like tigers and leopards. Along the banks of the Moyer River and other perennial streams, you will find another distinct habitat: the riverine forest. This is a narrow strip of lush, evergreen vegetation that thrives on the constant supply of water. These areas are critically important, especially during the dry season, as they provide a refuge for many animals seeking water and fresh foliage. This mosaic of different habitats is the secret to Sathyamangalam's extraordinary biodiversity. Each habitat supports a unique community of plants and animals, and the transitions between them create even more niches for life to flourish. It is this intricate and interconnected web of life, from the smallest insect to the largest elephant and from the driest scrubland to the lushest riverbank, that makes Sathyamangalam such a special and vitally important place. The Sathyamangalam Tiger Reserve is more than just a beautiful forest. It is a beacon of hope for wildlife conservation in India and around the world. Its story is a powerful reminder that with dedication and effort, we can protect and even restore our planet's precious natural heritage. The formal declaration of this area as a tiger reserve in 2013 was a monumental step. It brought with it increased protection, dedicated forest staff on patrol, and a focused effort to combat threats like poaching and illegal logging. These efforts have paid off spectacularly. The tiger population has more than doubled in the last decade. The success of Sathyamangalam lies in a holistic approach to conservation. It's not just about one species like the tiger, it's about protecting the entire ecosystem, safeguarding the forests from fire, managing water sources, and keeping prey populations healthy and abundant. Working with local communities on the forest fringes, providing alternative livelihoods, educating people about conservation, they become partners and guardians of the wilderness. When local people see the value in preserving the forest, they become its most effective guardians. The challenges, of course, remain: growing human population pressure, the demand for land, and the ever-present threat of poaching. It takes constant vigilance and long-term commitment from governments, conservation organizations, and individuals. Sathyamangalam is a living laboratory for managing ecosystems and balancing wildlife needs with people. Lessons here can be applied around the world, helping secure futures for countless species. Ultimately, Sathyamangalam is a sanctuary for the future, a promise to generations, tigers roaming free, elephants marching across the land, and the song of the forest still heard. By protecting this haven, we are saving animals, saving trees, and preserving a vital part of our humanity, ensuring the wonder and beauty of the natural world continue to inspire us for all time.